Nerds! This was excellent. This was absolutely excellent. We have a new best episode of the series. Phenomenal. Let's start off. Koichi, as bad as my guy is with women, he is terrible, but he steps up and he goes and retrieves Pop Stuff's mic, brings it to her, and encourages her to go up and talk to the crowd. She's terribly nervous, but Koichi, with the encouragement, everybody relies on Pop Stuff. Makoto puts it in her hands and she gets up there, very nervous, very shy, little awkward, but she works through it and she calms down the crowd. And she also performs her song in front of them and does it and kills it. And she sings a song dedicated to her being in love with Koichi and him ever since the day he saved her. And hopefully, I'm hoping that's the song she was singing last episode. And that was just an awesome moment. I was proud of her, seeing her face of fear, seeing her killer performance was dope. Then we dive straight into the fight. The fight was phenomenal. Well, the bee user is a queen bee that uses a parasite to take over bodies. And when her bees start to interact with the host brain, it starts to affect the host brain and change their personality. So we get a full breakdown on how that works. And this was, in my opinion, possibly a top 5 fight. It's the best fight of the series for sure. Possibly a top 5 fight in the whole MHA universe. I'm thinking that's like a real possibility. It could be a top 5. My favorite fight for sure is when Deku protects a little boy from the bulky dude. It's a little early in the series, like it's a big bulky dude who's like hurt a little kid or about to hurt a little kid. And the little boy calls out for Deku and he's on the ground unconscious and he jumps up from the ground and he does the United States smash. He's like, I'm going to 1,000,000% unite. Yeah, I cried during that fight. But top 5 fight is no powers really used, except for the B user, of course. You know, Knuckle Duster is quirkless, but his strategy is flawless. His strategy is absolutely flawless. It was amazing. He not only has his stun gun with him, but he has a AED with him. he has a bug bomb with him. And then we also learned that he's been using, the reason he's able to fight so amazing, the reason he be acting so damn wacky is because he be actually is high. He's been abusing painkillers this whole time for him to be able to take all these falls that he's been taking, for him to be able to take all these punches he's been taking, for him to be able to even do the wacky, crazy stuff we see him do. He's been just doped out of his mind this whole time. And so learn about that. They go through the fighting process. We learn about Queen Bee User, and he kills his own daughter. Knuckle Duster kills his own daughter. He kills her. He stops her heart. Hopefully she's okay, but he stops her heart to because that's the only way he can get the queen bee parasite up out of his daughter. So the bees leave. He gets his daughter. He gets the parasite up out of his daughter, and then he used the bug bomb to get rid of all the bees. It was a great fight. I love the whole thing. I think we got some different things to worry about because we do learn if you looked at the trailer for the next episode that Knuckle Duster just disappears and Koichi says, "I'm gonna keep being a vigilante and don't worry about it, master. I got it from here." So it's a good possibility that the whole reason he became a vigilante was actually go get his daughter, because he blames himself for why his daughter got possessed by the bee user, because I guess the reason she is so, entranced with Pop Stuff is because they're similar in age, and then Pop Stuff, his daughter wants to be a singer. She wants to be a musician, and Knuckle Duster didn't support her whatsoever. So they get into an argument. She storms out the house on him, and then she gets possessed by the queen bee. And so he blames himself. I guess he possibly became a vigilante to go and retrieve his daughter, and his whole goal has been to reunite his family. So Knuckle Duster will be gone for now, I believe. hate to see my dog go. He went out with a bang for now, so that was awesome to see. But from there, Pop Step has her major performance with everybody. It goes amazingly well. She does an excellent job, and it's pretty much the whole episode. We do get introduced to another villain though, number 6. Number 6 showed up to retrieve. Don't know much about him. Looks like he got some type of electric speed. Looks like he got some kind of speed quirk. He fast as hell, but he also had like electricity coming from his body. So we're gonna have to learn more about number 6. But he shows up, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. Great episode. Let's roll with. I can't do nothing less than a 9 out of 10. Matter of fact, let's go higher. 9.3 out of 10. Amazing episode. I absolutely loved it. Can't wait for next week.